Official now.
All right, I'll open this meeting for the Maynard Planning Board. It is November 25th and the time is 7 o'clock. This meeting is being held in hybrid format, which means that members of the public, the board, or the applicant can participate here in town hall or virtually using the Zoom link that is provided on the agenda. Please note this meeting is being recorded. And tonight we have 4 board members present, 3 here in town hall, Bill Cranshaw, Mark, and myself, and then Jeff Black, you're online. Can you hear us, Jeff, and participate?
You said he was
Yes, I
checking-
can.
Great, thank you. So the agenda tonight, we will put minutes at the end, and I'll open up number 2, open the public hearing for La Rotisseria Restaurant. This is an application for a fast food restaurant at Maynard Crossing in the mixed-use development. Bill, do you want to give us an opening
Sure.
on this, and then we'll,
Sure. Fast food restaurants, as you recall, are limited to the front 2 pads in Maynard Crossing by the approved concept plan, which is on page 3 of your staff report. This will be, I think, you're directly gonna be directly adjacent to Jersey Mike's,
Yes,
so it's right up in the correct pad. What the board looks for in this case is this is a special permit, strictly for the use because it's a fast food restaurant. We are going to ensure that it's consistent in general with the overall master plan. And if it meets the criteria for special permit, then there'd be a vote. The board is inclined to recommend approval. Staff does recommend approval. To in the report there, and lastly, there's something else I think, but it's double there. All right, thought I had something else. Oh, no drive-through, disconnected with this business, so because of that, there was no special permit for drive-through.
great.
And with that, and Carlos is, do you wanna?
Yeah, if you would like,
Yourself?
yeah, if you'd like to introduce yourself for the record, and then we can start talking.
sure. Carlos McGallis, I'm the owner of La Rotisseria. So I'm trying to open up it's a Brazilian grill, behave more or less like Chipotle, but we have all the meats that typically Brazilian barbecue would have with sides, rice, beans, plantains, fries, and all that good stuff. And everything is grab and go, so we do have 14 seats inside. But everything is done grab and go, so we're gonna have a lot of space for people kind of lingering around, and it is quick service, so wait to stop or anything like that.
Okay, great. So Bill, I saw that we have 3 things that we're discussing that, if the request is consistent with the concept plan. And then meets the criteria for the special permit, and then, a special permit to allow fast food restaurant.
That's correct.
All right,
The applicant also filled out a justification statement, which is your last page. How we had, it's subordinate to the original, the findings in the special permit, but the applicant did a nice job of describing how his business meets the criteria, which is the last page of your staff report. And then, as I said, the concept plan, basically, it was at the fast food or limited to the front 2 pads. It's not full service, is considered a fast food.
all right, yeah, Bill.
Do you have any general idea of the hours of operation?
So we're thinking 11 AM to 9 PM. So
7 days a week.
we're debating maybe closing on Sundays, so this. I don't know, it might be 6, it might be 7, so. Depends if we have a full team right off the bat, then we can do 7 days, right, if not, we're gonna work up to that 7 days a week. But that's the idea, we're paying rent, right, so I'm sure take advantage of that.
Yeah, thanks.
So there won't be any breakfast, it's lunch and dinner. So then we have, the salads, the bowls, we have our acai bowls and things like that. As a dessert, rice puddings, flan. So that's an amazing.
All right. Anything else, Bill?
Nope.
Mark?
No, love Brazilian barbecue.
I love to have you all there. So,
And just the size, it's roughly 1,100 square feet. right?
yes, 100. And maybe it's about 1,075 or
Yeah,
900, yeah. It's a small space.
Yeah. Yeah, and it is already on that pad
Yeah.
with Jersey Mike's, which I believe is also another fast food restaurant.
Yeah,
I
right,
remember
right, there's two.
approving that, yeah. So the traffic flow is that everyone comes in the main entrance. And there's kind of one entrance immediately to that area, or, you can go back around and there are other ways to snake your way in. All right. If there's no other board comments, I'll open it up to the public. If there are any comments from the public. Jeff, if you have anything to add, of course, chime in.
I do not, no, I'm all good.
Thanks.
We have one online, we have one person.
Yes, if anyone has any public comment, please just raise your hand or use the raised hand feature or just, unmute yourself. And you can make a comment.
You have someone online?
Yeah.
Trish Saunders.
They may just be listening.
Were they going to speak?
I don't know.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
So, since
I
they're
don't have
online-
any comments, thank you though.
All right.
She's.
Well, I'd like to speak.
Oh, yes, of course.
That's why I'm here.
Okay. Please just state your name for the record.
Marie Gunderson, 119 Parker Street, native. This scarcity, I can't believe this is scheduled for this day. I don't know how many people might have showed up otherwise. Clearly, board members not showing up. And this quick little presentation sounds pretty much like it's a done deal. I understand that. We're very pro-development and I don't know of anything that's been done. But I've attended meeting after meeting after meeting in this town. Where the town is reassured, don't worry, we're here for you. We have a planning board, we have a zoning. We have special permits, when people come and they have to make they have to work to overcome. I've attended meeting after meeting. I've never seen anything decline. So it seems to be a meaningless provision, these special permits. The town worked very hard to come up with a lighting plan. That was overridden. Got glaring lights next door. Try to, so. In the Capital Properties isn't here. I've had good relationship with them. And they clearly have stated time after time after time. We're not here for fast food. Fast food is not part of our business model. We don't need fast food. And then we got Jersey Mike's. And now we have this. I don't see how fast food fits with the plan. It was never part of the plan from the beginning. And I'm sorry, if somebody says, well, we need them now, because we're not making money, that's not my problem. No one cares when I can't pay my bills. But so we were promised time after time after time, the residents were promised no fast food. So I looked at the applicant's justifications. A few sparse sentences for a special permit. Perfunctory, meaningless, in my opinion. The traffic, specify traffic flow and safety. The specific location, the shopping development is well parking, and there's well organized pedestrian circulation. I don't think they walked there with the cars going in and out. And to the point of traffic, I live beside this location. I use the location already. The traffic can be backed up from the light at 117/27, so that when the light for the left turn, which is the majority of the traffic flow, turns green to turn left, they can't. And it backs up to the traffic circle, and it backs up beyond, and it backs up into the Market Basket parking lot. I was just there Monday and witnessed this. This was Monday. Not Christmas Eve, Monday. The whole traffic flow of this location wasn't here to accommodate people going in and out and in and out quickly for fast food. There's people coming in to shop, coming in to dine, spending some time and then leaving. The existing restaurants already generate a fair amount of traffic. Jersey Mike's already generates a fair amount of foods, food pickup services. When you go to Jersey Mike's, there's a whole bunch of bags of waiting. So there's more cars coming in and out to pick up food. That generates more traffic. Fast food just does that. So in addition, when traffic is heavy and difficult to negotiate, people will use whatever means they can. There's a little, there are signs that say, don't enter here. Just drive through those because, well, it's me, I'm busy, I can't wait in that traffic. There's the one-way exit beside my house. Whenever I hear a blowing horn, when I'm sitting upstairs, I know someone's trying to pull out. There's a don't turn left into it. People turn left into this. So when people want fast food, they want to get in, they want to get out, and the traffic is already heavy. Adding more cars will make it more difficult to do that. More likely people will try alternate means of getting in and out, ignoring all the traffic that is carefully considered. I'm sorry, this is just. Also. You know who picks up the trash? From 129 Parker Street? Do you know?
I do know the gentleman who.
No, do you know?
That's not the scope of this.
Yeah, this is-
Yeah, the trash, wait a minute, let me just say. The nice little old ladies who live in the apartment walk out and I see them pick up the trash along the road. Trash from fast food.
So I do understand your concerns, but if you could just keep your comments mostly.
Well. Also. More traffic, more things generates more. More people. We already have count, I lost count today. I actually lost count of the number of times the police and fire went to 129 Park. So.
May I respond? Are you finished?
Well. So. I don't understand how. A location that's already. How this will help, why it's. Why it's always us, the residents. That pay in our inconvenience, in our. Additional people and noise.
Thank you for your comments. Specifically in terms of this project, that is what I'm going to be talking about specifically tonight, but I do hear your
Well,
frustrations with.
That's to this project.
But for the record, I do have to correct one thing. There's an error that was stated.
There's an
we can't
error?
understand. The memorandum of agreement from 2016 and the earlier one had two
Yes.
fast foods
Fast food is
contained in it.
is
So
allowed.
that would not be, that's incorrect, that it was not there, that it was represented as anything other than that. The fast foods that were limited with residents' input were called out by name and by type and by limited drive-throughs. This, so I think that, this is totally consistent with what was there, so I have to respectfully.
I wish I had been able to. Capture that and print that out because
It's been since the beginning, it was before we did any of this. The memorandum agreement was signed and executed well before we even started the planning board hearings. And so that, just for the record, I said.
I remember Bill very clearly sitting right here saying that fast food wasn't part of the program.
So
To
despite,
reassure the residents,
Bill DePietri or Bill me?
Hmm?
Me, Bill, or Bill DePietri?
those features.
so, it was a long time ago, and I do realize like it's a large and complicated project. I wasn't even a part of the board at the time. I actually lived over by you at the time, so I understand. But, fast food is allowed. I do feel that this application is consistent with the site. I'm not trying to just blindly say yes to everything that comes along, but defined by what is put in front of us as parameters, I do feel like it is appropriate. But thank you for your comments.
May I ask a question?
Yeah, Trish, just identify
Thank you.
yourself.
Yeah,
Please.
Trish Saunders, Detling Road. Thank you. Just to be clear then, so in the documents and the memorandum of agreement, 2 fast food restaurants are allowed, and I think maybe they required a special permit, which is what this process is. And what is the designation of Bueno Isano and Dunkin' Donuts?
Well, we know this Dunkin' Donuts is called out as a, again, in the memorandum of agreement. As a bakery type, not a fast food restaurant specifically called out. And Bueno Sano, because they have silverware and plates, is considered a sit-down restaurant. It was not that there was 2 fast food restaurants, if I recall correctly, they had to be on the front 2 paths. One of the front 2 paths, not necessarily 2 restaurants. So right now, the overall limit for sit-down restaurants from the memorandum agreement is, I believe 5, or they call full service restaurants. Right now we have, I think, 2, 3. And for fast food, I don't believe it specifies the number of fast foods. It specifies, I believe, where they can go and the number of drive-throughs that can be contained in it. In the project.
Okay, thank you for clarifying.
Any other comments? Is there anything else that you'd like to add on before we?
No, I think you guys have all the information. I'll keep it, simple. Unless anyone has any specific questions, then I don't have anything to add.
Maybe we should close public hearing if you're done.
Yes. I will make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
Thanks, Mark. A vote to close the public hearing. Bill,
Yes.
Mark,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yep.
and I'm a yes. so we'll close the public hearing. So now I will make a motion determining that the request is generally consistent with the approved concept plan.
Second.
Thank you, Mark.
We will need unanimous vote before.
Um. All right, let's vote on that motion. Bill Crenshaw,
Yes.
Mark,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yes.
and I'm a yes. I will make a motion that the request meets the criteria for special permit as described in section 10.4 of the zoning bylaws.
Second.
And we will vote. Bill Crenshaw,
I'll point out that I agree that the criteria can be quite inadequate, but it is state law, so I'm a yes.
Mark,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yes.
and I'm a yes. And finally, our last motion will be to issue a special permit to allow a fast food restaurant at Unit 6 of 3 Digital Way.
Second.
Bill Crenshaw,
Yes.
Mark,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yes.
and I am a yes.
Okay, close the hearing.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'll be in touch with regarding the paperwork, very
If you
straightforward.
wanna just
Thank you.
quickly-
Hope to see you all day. Thank you.
Please,
Yeah.
Jim sent you the detectives.
You got me on it.
Okay, make sure you please follow up with that.
I will.
And if there's any doubts, have such call,
Will do.
okay? We're trying to keep let all our customers know and all our applicants, but unfortunately, it's.
Market basket sells for their hamburgers to go to
Yeah, no.
anybody else.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Y'all have a good night.
All right, let's go back and look at the minutes from October 28th, 2025.
She'd like to see some.
Marie, did you want to say something?
I have a question unrelated to this.
Oh, okay. Is it quick?
Yes.
Okay.
I came to a meeting about, I don't know the address. But it was going to be turned into an auto repair business next to that auto seller by
On Powder Mill Road.
Powder Mill Road.
Yep.
What happened to that?
They are an auto repair business.
Because. And this is my question, because I remember questions like this saying, oh, that's not a planning board, that's an enforcement. But I remember like discussion of the number of vehicles and where things were gonna be parked. And it doesn't look like an auto repair business, that's why I was
There's
curious.
sales next to it, there's auto sales next to it.
Yeah.
And they took the next bit, remember, they took both of the front.
And the repair is in back.
The very
Yes,
back.
Yeah, I-
The next door auto sale
Yeah.
goes to
Because it was
the.
pretty clear that in their discussions that lot was theirs, but you're saying the salespeople are using the front. of-
Right,
Yes.
got
But there are still numbers of cars and defined boundaries, which I do know that the building inspector is aware of and has been,
Cause it looks like there's a lot
Yeah,
of cars.
yes,
I think we concur on that.
yeah.
That's why I was curious, if maybe nothing ever happened and
No, the auto repair went to the back, and there's some problems back there, but in the front, they got a special permit, they take both of the units in the front. And it's defined by where they go, I don't think with the number of cars.
Yeah, I don't think there's a number of cars in the front.
Yeah,
but
it's
there's
more that they couldn't-
boundaries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the boundaries, yeah.
All right,
But
all right, the minutes. Bill Crenshaw, do you have any comments on the minutes?
I think there's a little typo in the list of Eversource people.
and what's that?
I don't think the guy's name is Jeffrey.
This guy? I'll check that. Oh, Jude's. I like that though, Jeffrey. Jeffrey.
I was going to say that Chris Arsenault is not listed as a planning board member who's present.
Was he there?
He
He's
opens
on.
the meeting at 7:04, so I'm assuming he was.
That sneaky guy.
We don't list him as the chair as being a member present.
All part of your coup, you've just erased him.
And on all of those minutes, I wondered why they don't put the chair there.
Do we need
It's
Jeff
consistent.
to vote on minutes?
No.
Jeff, if you would like to exit, you're welcome to. Not that we don't enjoy your company, but if you're in a car, you don't need to be here.
Okay, I appreciate it. I'll drop off then. But
Okay.
Have a good holiday, Jeff.
Happy
you have a
Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, we'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Woof.
I like it.
Woof. Let's see that.
No, that's just my comment.
And do a motion to approve the minutes as amendments?
So why did Natalie take over to close the meeting? We're having Chris.
Does anybody can motion to close the meeting?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's usually whoever is about to leave the board.
No, that could not be you.
After tonight, maybe.
Although interestingly, it doesn't actually show us those in the signing area.
Did we?
We're voting.
Do you care, Bill?
No.
Okay. I will second the motion to approve the minutes as amended.
Who
Uh,
made the motion?
he did.
Huh. So I was there as a alternate, but not a voting member.
Doesn't matter,
If
you
they
don't
don't
have to
okay
be
to
there to be at it, you don't have to be at the meeting to even vote
Yeah.
on.
You're a member of the gang.
Does it look okay?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, let's vote. Bill Crenshaw.
Yes.
I'm a yes.
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 Thank you. We had what was the one you said the one time, you said we were.
Shaking down.
High and down.
Shaking down.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
So this poor woman, she's come, every time there's something at Mayor Crossing, she comes and it sounds like mostly about a traffic problem, right?
Yep.
Is that what it is, or is it just
but instead,
it's not the hamburger here, it's the last 20 years?
It's lighting too, but
Yeah.
the traffic, Market Basket screwed up everything beyond what they anticipated. And that means traffic is trying to find other bad ways of getting in and out.
I don't want to get into a conversation we don't need to, but who controls that traffic light? That's town traffic light.
Town traffic light was just adjusted, yeah,
Okay,
and they Wayne.
but
his-
Wayne can work with Capital Group and.
That's what they're doing, yeah,
Yeah.
they've been working with them to
Yeah.
try to get it. And then they have to have, if you remember, we, in one of our. Must have been the original decision, we said that they have to have, traffic stops at a certain.
Yeah.
point, and they have it done.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they do
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
they do it around Christmas time.
Oh, I haven't seen him,
I haven't seen them this week,
man.
and I've been there almost every day this week because I'm out of control and don't know how to plan.
Yeah, it was the first time I
What?
thought back.
Are you cooking
up
everything
those streets.
yourself?
Not everything, but too many things. And you know, when you're like, I've got everything, and then you get home and you're like,
Oh, you mean control for like the holidays?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How many people?
just 12.
Just 12.
You know, Walmart delivers.
They're called.
What date?
Yeah,
I've been there.
planning update, I gave it to you really already, but I'm gonna send around the subdivision regulations. Mark, also, did you get the stuff for, the, CPTC courses? If you're interested, they're announced the citizen planning. There's a new series of them. I sent it around if you want to take any of those. It's pretty good, and they have one as subdivision.
I thought the only ones that looked interesting, I thought conflicted with times that
Okay.
we meet,
All right,
but
well,
I'll look again.
okay. And they're, sometimes they move around and they're remote, so.
Yeah,
So anyway, I'm gonna send you around the subdivision regulations,
Question on that.
yeah.
It spends a lot of time talking about driveways. Why do we care? Since I always thought the subdivision was to make sure that what we got to accept was right. Why do we care about the driveways?
You should make a comment on that when he sends it around.
Yeah, make her call him.
Might,
I mean, well,
I wanted to see what DPW. Cause the VHB, the only thing they looked at was for some stormwater stuff.
no, that's all right, that's
They
right.
didn't look at it for,
Right.
this is weird.
We'll see, Wayne's got it now, so we'll see what he comes up with, but the purpose of subdivision, I mean, also is, I mean. In general, it's, you know. Because people, when they didn't used to have subdivisions, would just chop up land and sell it. And there'd be no record of it, just establish a record, and in our case, we make it, so you can assure there's adequate. Things like infrastructure, circulation, so on, and typically. What they do is often, like they'll take the roads and they'll ask the town to accept them. So the town is always wary. If they haven't been inspected, like the roads, because you know, you can imagine.
Yeah.
You get it, it falls apart. The other thing that sometimes would be like, if there's, sometimes mutual drainage. It has to be maintained, they need like a homeowners association, things like that. What I was hoping to beef up in these, what I was gonna look at was the trees. Cause we only have one, we have like 2 street trees per lot, it's like I think our.
Speaks for the trees.
Good.
Well, okay.
No, I think it's great.
And this, and that,
Maybe missing in
I
ours.
was quoting the Lorax, don't mind me.
oh, the Lorax, yeah.
I like if you cut down a 12 inch, you have to plant 6 2 inches.
Oh. That sounds
I
crowded.
don't know that that's really correct, but it's better than one.
There's- And then the other update thing is that we're trying to execute the grant signatures for the housing production plan and the powder mill plan. We're still waiting on the disability on which I got my fingers crossed, so, but we got the others. Then we're gonna, as soon as that starts, the way we do this, because when it's a decent sum of money, like I can't remember what the number is, maybe it's 20,000, 25,000. Anything over that, it goes out, we put it out for an RFP.
Hmm.
So we'll probably, like with the powder mill grant and the housing production plan, we'll put it out. And then there's they'll submit bids and scopes and stuff, so that's when you'll really get. And we'll go look and see what they got, and
Good.
now we got a new dimension to add in there, which is water.
Mm. Can I add in a planner update?
Yes.
In March, there is a planning conference in Worcester. That's really fun. And I always go alone every year, and I think you guys should join me this year.
Okay.
It's very educational, and I just wanna be snarky in the back with you, so can we do that? Think about it.
March is a busy time.
Oh, you can't go. Okay, you and me.
He needs a break,
Carpool.
he can go.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Bill, you gotta go, it's a good lunch there, they have a great lunch, as always this way.
Good lunch.
Great lunch.
I'll make a motion to close the meeting.
Second.
Those are good.
Bill,
Yes.
Mark,
Yes.
Natalie, yes,
I don't know if this was the shortest
No,
meeting,
no,
but I
no.
would like to congratulate you
7:34.
on a very productive, effective, efficient meeting.
We had, I think that's one of the shortest, we've had a couple of